Hello, for the alumni, you all know who I am. For potential applicants and for parents, my name is Rav Lerner. I'm one of the rabbis here at Midreshet Moria in Yerushalayim. I was asked to give an idea in Hanukkah, and I saw something, a beautiful idea in a sefer called the Nesiv Shalom. And the Nesiv Shalom asked the following question based on the Gemara. The Gemara wants to know, what is the main part of the mitzvah of the menorah? Is the main part actually lighting the menorah? Or is the main part where you place the menorah down? As long as it's being lit, wherever you put it down, that's going to be the main part of the menorah. I'll give you an example. Let's say theoretically have a jug that can hold 3 days worth of olive oil. And the first night I light it, and now it burns for 3 days. So on the second day, the menorah is already there lit on the second night. Have I fulfilled the obligation of the menorah? The Gemara says no, you actually have to light the menorah every night to be yotzi the mitzvah of menorah. The only question is, what was the Gemara thinking to even entertain the thought that as long as you have the light burning, that's enough for the mitzvah of the menorah on the second night, the third night, and things to that effect, depending on where you put the menorah down, and just leave it there. So I saw a beautiful idea in the Nesiv Shalom, and he says as follows. To a ner, there are two parts. To a light, to a candle, there are two parts. There's the light of the candle, and there's the flame of the candle. He wants to say as follows. The light of the candle, that's going to be the or of the menorah. That's going to be the illumination of the menorah. Torah is called or as well, that we have an idea of where we're going in this world, that we have an idea that we are connected to God. That is going to be called or. Putting a menorah down and seeing the light of the menorah, that little bit of light illuminates a lot of darkness. That is the light of the menorah. That would be just putting a menorah down. The Gemara says maybe that's enough. Maybe that's all you need for the mitzvah of the menorah, just to recognize that we have a relationship with Hashem. And that's very, very important. That's why the Gemara entertains that idea. But there's another part of the menorah, and that's the actual flame. In Hebrew, the word flame is shalhevet, and it comes from the same language as hit lahavut, to be excited. He says there's another part of lighting, and the lighting is doing an action. But it's not just doing an action, it's an excitement when you do a mitzvah. That's the main part of the lighting of the menorah. That you get excited in doing your mitzvahs. Not only a menorah, when you do any mitzvah, you're supposed to have a hit lahavut. You're supposed to be, quote unquote, on fire in your Judaism when it comes to our actions of doing a mitzvah. And the Gemara ends up saying that the way we actually paskin in the end is that the hadlaka, the lighting, is what the actual mitzvah is. We should all be zocheh to have both of these elements. So we should have the light of Torah guiding us in our ways, and we should be excited in our actions of doing mitzvahs, and Mirz Hashem, we should all be zocheh to being wonderful, to a wonderful Hanukkah. Hanukkah Sameach, a Freilich Hanukkah.